Hello, guys. Today I'm talking about quitting social media, dopamine fasting, unplugging. It's not easy, y'all. It's not easy when you commit to kind of eliminating these stressors. Like when you're on Instagram and Twitter and, you're hopping between these apps, there's so much useless information that basically fills your brain. And, by the time you get off of scrolling for a couple hours, you're like, fuck. I just consumed so much information that I didn't use or need. And now I'm facing the consequences of my brain being tired as hell because I'm stressing it the hell out. And it's funny as hell, bro. It's funny as hell. Like this phone thing, bro, it's a real problem, bro. And I think, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, when I got, rid of Instagram and stuff, life became different, bro. Like I remember being on Instagram, flicking between people's stories, and getting upset maybe, or having to respond to messages to people who are not even like people that I don't see every day, and like when I deleted the Instagram and I deleted Reddit as well, those are my two main ones. When I got rid of both of them, everything got super quiet. There wasn't so much noise in real life. There wasn't that much noise, and it was easy to get bored. It was super easy to get bored. It still is now. I still struggle with getting bored, and boredom. It's not a bad thing. Boredom is not a bad negative thing. It's more you're just not occupied at the moment, right? And today I felt that boredom, right? It's a Saturday, bro. I'm not supposed to be occupied, and I wasn't. And I still felt like something was missing. And I had to sit there with that, but I didn't go. The point is, I didn't go run off and re-download the app or re-download anything. I kind of just sat there with it, listened to the valuable information that I was listening to, and took my ass a shower, bro. On the real. Because I think the reality of the situation is we have been artificially removed from nature, and that's already stressful enough. Like that already confuses your body in a way where you need all your energy already to kind of bring you back to baseline, your natural state. But you gotta see, we're in boxes now. We're not with the trees. So this kind of separation can leave you frantic. It can leave you with a lot of excess energy, a lot of unresolved trauma. And nature handles that, correct, but we're not always in nature. And so when we're indoors and we're away from nature, we gotta be aware of what we're doing, bro. If you're jerking off, if you're drinking, if you're smoking crazy behind closed doors, if you're just doing like stuff that's low energy, like stuff that doesn't really give you dividends, yeah, you're gonna pay the price, bro. Because not only are you already out of nature, you're burning up you're burning up your energy like you're smoking some shit. You're just burning up your energy like that. And it's a messy process, going from overstimulated to understimulated. That sucks. But I can say that the clarity, not only that, bro, the social skills that I got from getting off the apps, bro, Like, bro, I'm able to have small talk again. Like, I remember being in, I don't know, maybe even the apps, and people complain about small talk. They don't like having small talk. But then I go out in the real world and I'm running into people and I'm like, hey, how are you? What you up to, bro? Like, we just start chopping it up about anything under the sun. And I didn't used to have these social skills. I actually used to be able to run away to my phone. Back then, if I was like in an awkward social interaction, I was able to kind of retreat to my phone. But when you don't have social media, there is no retreat. There is no running from the reality of an awkward conversation. So in a way, it trained me, bro. It trained me, and I'm able. I think the skill was always there. I feel it was, but it just like really developed. My intellect and being able to talk to people and get a message across, and not only that, bro, my listening skills, bro. Oh my gosh, it's almost fake. Like, I never thought I'd be able to listen to somebody this long and not like in my head zone out. Because when you're not like getting so much information from the phone, you're like receiving more information from your environment, right? And so when somebody opens up to you and tells you maybe some old story, or they tell you some old situation they went through, or something important that they learned, you're like I'm like there ready to learn, because I'm like fresh, ready to learn, because damn, I haven't really learned much because I've been off my phone. So what can I learn from you? And it just really deepens the relationships that you have when you get rid of the apps, bro, because you're able to really like dig under the nail with the person that you're interacting with. You know what I'm saying? Ask real questions, ask loaded questions, ask things that maybe they weren't expecting, ask things that maybe just hit your head. Like, conversation is actually fun as hell. It's actually really fun. And I never really realized how important it is, bro, to socialize, bro. Like, bro, this social media, bro, this shit is the epitome of socialism, like of socializing. There's no real socializing going on there, bro. It's all like a facade. It's all like a kind of a performance, of your online avatar. It's not real. It's like, now when I'm out in the world and I'm talking to people, it's like, wow, I just had a real conversation. That feels good. Like, this person just perceived me, and I'm not over here acting like nobody else but me. That's a big deal, bro. Because I remember in the past when, I was heavily intertwined with the virtual reality, not virtual reality as in the object, I'm talking about a digital world. When I was like heavily tied into that and like that was my thing, bro, I felt like I couldn't really show people who I was 100% of the time, Like, I couldn't be completely honest with the people that were in the virtual world, and I couldn't be fully honest with the people that were in the real world. And so I've found myself kind of being 100% honest with people in the real world, as of recent, deleting all the social media and stuff. And I think that's funny, bro. It's like, there's less shame in my game. Actually, there is no shame in my game. And I think a big part of that is that I'm not out here doing what I used to do, bro. And that's what I used to do. Be on some real doom shit. When I got off that doom shit, things just go better. Feel me? Your body start, working right. It starts, fixing your brain. It starts working on deeper chemistry and things that otherwise would not have got changed or healed without that energy that you saved by getting off that harmful addiction. You know what I'm saying? We got to think of our energy as currency. If it's going one place, it can't go the other, right? When my energy isn't going into bullshit activities, it's going back into my body. It's doing what it has to do in my body. Regardless, I trust that. Even if it feels good or not, at least I'm not fucking out here, you know what I'm saying? Selling my soul, you know what I'm saying? Selling my soul, scrolling away. And I can't say that I don't still have a scrolling problem. I do still have YouTube. But for the most part, I'd say that the content I consume is pretty valuable to me. Feel me? Like, it's not useless, like violent, sexual content. It's like active content. It's content that's fresh and active ideas, potent takes, you know what I'm saying? Politics, things that are going on in the world, things like that, you know? Like, you know, maybe I'll do a fast off of all media in general, maybe, but when that day comes, I'll make another video, all right?